Forgot it blanc, forgot it blanc. What we're doing today, forgot it blanc. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We're listening to The Police. We're moving on to the next track here. We're going to listen to Deathwish, which just makes me think of, well, what was the actor's name? That movie series, I know it was called Deathwish, but what was his name? Was it Bronson or someone? I don't know, but I watched the first two movies, I want to say. I don't know, a long time ago. This seemed kind of fun. Anyways, that's what we're going to do today. We'll talk about it after. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me. And here we go, guys. About to turn you loose for something. I like how it turned right back into that bounce. Gotta relax the wrist. All through. Copeland always gets me. Really hits that snare. It's a nice pop. Now it has the bass. Love how Summers inserts that shreddy melodic guitar in here. Ripping his bass. The Police are always fun to listen to, but in this track in particular, I was really listening to Copeland and Summers. I was really listening to what they're doing. Because I would say that, unless I'm missing something on a first listen, I would say that for the most part, the bass line is pretty much the same. It pretty much repeats the same notes throughout the whole song. And then he kind of upticks it a little bit in the chorus, but that kind of remains a constant. But the differences are in the way that Copeland approaches the drumming and then Summer approaches the guitar playing. For Copeland, of course, he's having fun kind of playing with that verse, which is just, bouncing around with the hi-hats and taking away the snare. No snare needed, but just bouncing around with the hi-hat and the kick, just putting it down, right? And then he plays amongst that. Then when he goes into the chorus, you really do get that uptick when he brings in the snare. And it's a heavy-handed and at the same time gently touched snare the way he pops it. Just very, very nice. He hits the hi-hat a little harder as well. Like, it just comes into life a little bit more. And then Summers, the way that he's playing the guitar, there's moments where he's kind of, I guess, like muting the strings and kind of playing kind of relatively fast, it seems like. And then there's other moments where he kind of allows his melody from the guitar to kind of wash around the music. Well, I would say not necessarily around, not enveloping, but kind of under. Let's say under everything, production-wise, which I think sounds really cool because even though they also do the same things, Summers and Copeland, they still repeat their parts, they expand upon those parts as they're doing it. So most notably, I would say, is when Copeland comes around, I don't know, second or third time, in that aggressive part, he is constantly putting down the kick drum in that part. So it is much more aggressive, much more fast tempo, and it just like makes your heart beat. Like, it's very energetic. Like, and the band does that. Well, I would say really Summers and Copeland, but for all I know, Sting could be doing it as well. I just didn't notice him as much. But I just really like how they take the same form every time, but in some way, in some capacity, expand upon it every way they go around. Now, in lieu of all that I just said, I will say that I think this track is completely okay. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's necessarily the greatest track I've heard from the band. I think it's mildly mild. It's mild sauce. Deathwish in the fading light, headlight pointing through the night. Never thought I'd see the day playing with my life this way. Gotta keep my foot right down. If I had wings, I'd leave the ground. Burning in the outside lane, people think that I'm insane. He's talking about driving, perhaps having a death wish for himself while driving, taking some, the opposite of precautions on the road, I guess you would say. The day I take a bend too fast, judgment that could be my last. I'll be wiped right off the slate. Don't wait up, cause I'll be late. And I feel like right there he's saying like, He's really out on the road with his own death wish, and he's going to be very, very late getting home. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of the track. You can let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'll talk to you all later, guys. Bye.